Welcome back to the 2009 ARLA Elite Series season finale here at the Rockford Speedway, brought to you by the OEN. During the break, Hinata Hyuga charged through the field and took the lead from Patrick Carpino. Brenda Riggs then took second from the 200 car. Hinata Hyuga is coming up to lap the 63 of Kevin Monroe. There is Patrick Carpino in the 200, sitting in third, and pretty far ahead of fourth place, DJ Daniels in car number 90, the closest of Hyuga's championship rivals right now. There's Daniels putting a lap on Vinny Enzo in the 22. Enzo was involved in that lap 2 wreck. He got some damage and has never been the same. There goes Brenda Riggs, trying to take the lead away from Hinata Hyuga, but she's having kind of a tough time doing that right now as the laps click away. The tires on the cars start to wear out, and passing can't be done too quickly. There's Riggs trying to put a lap on Kevin Monroe, who's been kind of giving the leaders a tough time. Alex Carson, another one of Hyuga's championship rivals, is starting to fall back, losing the 10th spot to Jeb Klinger in the 6. You see Namimura and Andy Pearson battling it out for 8th. Dale Underwood in the 03 is running in 12th, with Scott Morales behind the lapped car of Ansgar Clemens in 13th, and Chuck Johans running 14th. The battle for 4th between Benji Flynn and DJ Daniels. Well, I'm sorry, I lied. It's not really much of a battle right now. This is probably the best we've seen of Flynn all season long. It's coming off that momentum from winning the Thunder Trucks title last night. Well, he clinched the title coming into the last race, but he didn't officially win it till last night. Looking from our grandstand cam, you can see that Brenda Riggs is extending her lead over Hinata Hyuga. Also helping the 67 is the fact that the 98 of Kurt Walker, who is a lap down, is kind of hard to get by. As we approach lap 100, our halfway point, I'd have to say that Riggs and Patrick Carpino are probably the drivers to beat tonight. We got 200 laps. That's a lot of opportunities to make a mistake. Riggs and Carpino are best on short tracks, so they know what they're doing. Carpino is now lapping Kevin Monroe, who, as we said before, has been kind of a challenge to pass. DJ Daniels is getting away from Benji Flynn, so it's unlikely that we're going to see a battle between them anytime soon. Patrick Carroll is still running in 6th. He's really gone nowhere since that last restart, and as the race progresses, everyone's tires and equipment is going to start wearing out, so it's looking less and less likely that Carroll's going to be able to make a charge. Looking behind the 71, Elmer Fox in the 31 is running in 7th. Namimura is in 8th, putting a lap on Vinny Enzo. Patrick Carpino has now caught up to the 39 of Hinata Hyuga, who still hasn't gotten by Kurt Walker. He just can't keep that 200 car down. As we said earlier, that is a second-hand Rosebud car, and Carpino's found a way to make it really work. I mean, if he won this race, that would be huge, but, you know, I wouldn't be too surprised to see it happen. Well, if Carpino's going to win this race, the main thing he's got to worry about is that white and pink 67 car. Brenda Riggs has a huge lead over the rest of the field right now. Frankly, I'd put my money on her. Riggs has been racing in the Elite Series for the last 2 years, and Carpino hasn't been in one of these cars in a long time. Well, he just got by the 39, And it looks like he's going to pass the 98, which Yuga has failed to do. And as we've seen all night from this guy, once there's nothing in between him and his target, there's no stopping him. We should probably stop talking like this before we get fired from the network for sounding too biased. Yeah, that's a good idea. Jeb Klinger is starting to fall back after gaining a few positions several laps ago. He's now in 11th. Alex Carson just took the 10th spot from him, and now he's working on Namimura for 9th. I'm kind of surprised to see that Klinger isn't doing too well right now. The O&D cars usually have very similar setups, so it's kind of surprising to see Brenda Riggs leading the race and Jeb Klinger struggling. Oh, caution is out here on lap 113. We're hearing it's debris on the racetrack. This is definitely not what Brenda Riggs wanted to see. I mean, we've still got 87 laps to go, but laps have just been flying by. So this is a fairly short race, and which means that Riggs probably could have stayed out front the rest of the way, but now the field is going to be bunched up once again, and Riggs hasn't been terribly strong on these restarts. Well, as the field parades around the track, we're going to take another commercial break. Stick around, folks.